This is a battle against my best friend on YouTube right now. OMGitsMudkip. My door closing there as I'm recording this battle. Yes, sir. This is a first time we've battled, which is awesome, because we've been waiting to do this shit for a very fucking long time. And finally, we get some time to just fuck around and have like 3 or so battles. I won the first one because of some bullshit hacks, and he won the second one because he swept me with a for alligator, so a little bit embarrassing, so I had to redeem myself and have this awesome epic battle. So yeah, I led with a Lolzzwutt, which isn't even a lead, but hey, what the fuck, why not? He goes into a slow king after a bunch of shit happened, which nobody gives a fuck about because that wasn't that interesting. So he goes to the combine, pretty much just hoping he can take out my muck, but I'm going to stockpile up, so we're pretty much just dicking around right now, not doing much. So I'm not thinking that I'm not liking slow king right now, and I don't want any more combines going up, and he's obviously poisoned, so even if this explosion doesn't kill him, he's going to be worn down. But it does kill, which is awesome, no crit there. I thought it was a crit, but it wasn't so good. Good. Anyway, that music in the beginning, that was pokeremixstudio. Go check that fucking shit out. That was a remix that guy made. It's awesome. It is just awesome. So I go into my Heracross, I'm predicting the fake out, I switch back into Dildo, and he goes to the Sucker Punch, which was like, whatever, it's not that big of a deal, it failed, and then Close Combat does a fucking balls load to Dildo. My gold Dildo does not like getting punched. No Dildo loves getting punched. I go for the Curse, he goes for the Mach Punch, thought maybe I'd live it, but he gets Technician on Mach Punch, and that is Stab, and yeah, so I'm going to die from that, and because he's Life Orbed. So I go into X, now that I know he can't go for the fake out and have a priority move, but he switches back into Weezing, predicting my Close Combat. Obviously not going to do anything because Weezing is defensively bulky, and now that I have my D-drops, I'm a little bit afraid of this Weezing, knowing that he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know, maybe I should have just stayed in there, honestly. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But the payback does like nothing to Lantern, because, and Head Sack is the nickname. Look at those yellow nuts on his head. Why does he have 2? Like, at least have 1 so it doesn't look like a ball sack, but of course Lanterns get out of 2. Dirty Pokemon people. So I go for the Confuse Ray, and do get the Confusion on the first turn, which is just great for me. I do have a fucking ass load of HP on this Lantern, 401, holy shit. So he goes into my Biscuits, which is, I'm like, no, Mudkips, it is my Biscuits. Fuck you, you cannot take my Biscuits. So I go for the, after I get the paralysis, I go for the Confuse Ray, and forgot that this thing had own tempo, so now I look retarded battling Mudkips. There was another facepalm moment later, just watch how retarded I am. So he goes for another Curse, because I've seen this set before, because I commented on one of his videos before saying I liked the set. It's actually a Rest, Curse, Gyro Ball, some fucking shit like that. So he's just trying to, now that he has the paralysis and the curses up, I know that Gyro Ball is going to do a fuckload to anything, and this Close Combat isn't going to do shit despite running an Adamant Nature on this Scarfed Heracross. That did like fucking nothing despite being super effective. I thought it was going to do more than that, but these curses are really fucking my day up right now. And I do luck out right here and get a crit, which is awesome. After his lefty's recovery, I am faster, obviously. Obviously, what the fuck? Obviously I'm faster than this fucking my Biscuits. But I get a crit, super effective, yay. Making up for that for alligator sweep. Put that battle up, by the way, Mudkips. You better put that shit up, because that was epic on your part. Props to you, bro. So he goes in his Beyblade, goes for the fake out. It's going to do a shitload because I got the defense drops from the 2 Close Combats. I go for the Close Combat, hoping it'll take it out, and it does. Yeah. I'm stuttering right now. It's just stuttering. So he goes in Arcanine just to get the Intimidate off, so I know I can't take it out in one shot. I do have to switch out. Switching to Head Sack, predicting the Flare Blitz. He does go for the Flare Blitz. He's not trying to over-predict, he's just going to go for the Flare Blitz, knowing that Lantern does not have that good defense. But I get the burn. Oh, man. I do get the burn. A little bit sad face, but I do carry Heal Bell on this Head Sack. This is a support Lantern. I go for the Thunder Wave first, just to slow Arcanine down, but he does switch into Clefable, which doesn't really bother me that much, because I would much rather have that thing be paralyzed than anything else, any other status move, because its gay little ability doesn't let it get hurt ever. So he goes for the Seismic Toss, and I do live that with enough HP that after leftovers I can survive another one. I go for the Confuse Ray, attempting the Parafusion shit again, because Parafusion is the most annoying thing ever. It's only like a 2/5 chance that you can hit. He does go that turn and trick me a fucking Flame Orb. And I was like, fuck me, come on, you got the trick off. I go for the Heal Ball, thinking that I got rid of the Flame Orb in general, but I'm too dumb. I'm a little bit stupid, and forget the flame orb just stays and burns me the next turn. So we were laughing hysterically at this point. We were both like, wow, you're an idiot, Lolzzwutt. So yes, I am an idiot. As you see there, I am burned, and Heal Bell is pretty much fucking useless at this point. I'm getting hurt by my burn. I know I'm not going to survive another Seismic Toss, and I want to stay in as fodder pretty much because Lantern's going to be useless to me after this point because I don't have a recovery move, so I do stay in and take the S-Toss. Lantern is going to go down to that, which isn't a big deal really because I can just go back into Heracross and punch this Clefable right in its fat. Just fucking smack that fairy square in the face, beat the shit out of him, just mercilessly rape Clefable. So he goes down, and I get the defense and special defense drops. I know he's going to go into Arcanine and go for the extreme speed. However, I do not want to go back into anything else because I don't know. I just needed a fodder here to go into something else. Because I knew I would have died anyway if I came back in with him later. So I do go into Rocky here, my last Pokemon. He switches out predicting the fighting move. I do go for the Drain Punch, pretty much predicting the extreme speed to get my health back. But he does switch into Weezing, which is a problem for me. I switch out into my bullshit, which is my Gramble. Oh, I don't have my last Pokemon. I'm way ahead of myself right now. Holy shit. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I knew that was coming. I didn't want it on my Hitmonchan, though. I'd rather save Hitmonchan rather than bullshit for later in the battle. Probably a bad move on my part, honestly, seeing how this played out. But still, I go for the Bulk Up, trying to get my attack back up to normal levels. And the defense boosts are always a plus, especially against his physically based Arcanine and this physically based Weezing. He has two physically based, it's 2-on-2 right now, two physically based Pokemon against my bullshit and my Hitmonchan. So I go for another bulk up to get the +2 attack and the +2 defense, but because of the burn I'm halved, so my attack is still pretty fucking pitiful right now. But my defense is really good, so I know I'm going to live this explosion from the Weezing despite having my defense cut in half. I do live that with 58 HP, which is alright for me because I do knock out the Weezing. Well, he knocks out himself, so what an idiot. What a dumbass. So the burn does take me down to enough health where he can come in and Flare Blitz me to death because bullshit is slow. I had pretty much no chance of living this, even after 2 bulk ups, which was kind of a letdown, but it's alright. I do go on to Hitmonchan. I am carrying Sucker Punch. The Iron Fist ability raises the power of it, but it still does fucking nothing, and I was really sad. Like, you know, see that sad face? That's how sad I was. And he goes for the Flare Blitz, and that is going to be game. Good fight. Oh my god, it's Mudkipz. OMG, it's Mudkipz. Just go check that fucking guy out. He's the man. So yeah, great battle. I'll see you fuckers later. Comment, rate, sub. STDs are bad. Love you all. Nipples.